mighty engines roar, turbocharged for more. Drive 4 on the floor. Go! Power Rangers Turbo, go! Power Rangers Turbo, go! Power Rangers Turbo, dun 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 dun. Oh, 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 oh. I think I got that wrong. Right. I think I got it right. I don't know. Maybe. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to... Oh, shit! Phoenix Wright did upload. It still says it's unavailable, but hopefully that changes throughout the day. I mean, it uploaded, so that means something. With that, ladies and gents, let's go straight into some Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. But actually, since I can't get it to play here either on my phone, I don't think we're actually going to do the story mode this time. Yeah, I know that's the title. I'll change it later. What I think we should do instead is the arcade mode. Really, see, I've already done it with a couple of the characters. But, I definitely want to at least do it on stream with my mains. That way I can show, hey, I'm not bad at the game, guys. So, let's play as Eric, who is currently one of my best characters. Udana, who is really good on my team. I'll get her. And let's go ahead and get Jin too, because usually I either put this spot to Jin or Tommy, but Jin is like my best character in the game, so. Jin and Eric are currently competing with each other for #1. Eric is still new though. Even though I think he's one of my best characters, I'm still learning him. Like,
I'm not just any ranger.
I also really like that they got the original voice for him.
SPD, Cat Ranger.
Because they didn't do that with everyone. Alright, so this is how I like to begin the battles with Eric. The cool thing about him is he has more moves than usually people do. The weird thing is his normal, like, attacks. Like, this is where things get a little strange for me. That being said, I'm still getting the hang of him. Like, I can do the formation sword. Here, let me try to do it how I do it. I do the formation sword, and then I can hit them up into the air into it. Let me see if I can get that. Ah, too close. There we go. Get up there, you... Ah! Alright, let's get this over with. Get... You frickin'... I just want to hurt you! And now I'm gonna hurt you really, really bad. Eat it! Hey! Right now, I really like Eric in this game, but again, I'm still getting the hang of him. That being said, I've been killing online with him, so hopefully I'm not that bad. You motherfucker. Alright, you want some of that? Here's some Udana for you. I am not... I swear to God it's the camera. Literally, whenever I play on my own, I do much better than this. And I know, obviously, that's what someone would say if they're bad at the game. But I don't understand it either. Hopefully, when we get to the lower levels, I've done classic mode with Eric like 5 times. Hopefully when we get the higher levels, I have to adapt and then get good at the game. By the way, that snoring you hear is a very cute dog sleeping beside me. Ah, you bitch! Die slowly. Thank you. She died very slowly. Alright, so 1 match down. Like 6 more to go. And I have done this before. I've done this several times. which means it should be easier. I mean, I think this is the first time in a while I haven't had Tommy on the team.
How about I even up the score?
Bring it on, Trey.
3, 2, 1.
Blaster! Now I'm over here, Trey. What are you gonna do about that? Come here, you... Hey, Trey. Now I'm over here. Ah! You bitch! You dirty, dirty bitch! Trey, I swear to God. Trey! Yeah, eat it, Trey. Eat it! Normally I don't teabag, but that felt warranted. Hey, Magnum Defender! Take this, Mike.
I need more quantum power. Quantum display.
You know, I wonder what's quantum about this, because I don't know much about... But doesn't Ant-Man also use quantum energy? I don't know. Maybe quantum is just like something that doesn't actually exist. I don't know. I don't know nothing.
We've got to work together.
That we do, Jen. That we do. Eat my blaster. Oh, you bitch. Eat my blasters. Yes. Now I go in. See, I'm not bad at the game, I promise. I stabbed her right in her round circle. Her red round circle in the middle of her chest. Next time you stab someone, kids, stab them in their red round circle. I assume that would be the heart, right? Yeah. Alright, so... I am in a unique situation as the Power Ranger nerd, so I can actually give trivia about these characters. I guess since we're in Eric's, actually it might be interesting if I describe the character, because a lot of people don't know about Power Rangers. Okay, so this is Eric Myers. He is the previous leader of the Silver Guardians, which was a task force in the city that Time Force took place. No, I don't remember its name. That Wes's dad, Wes was the Red Ranger of that team, assembled to essentially help out with everything that Rancic was doing, sort of to stop people from dying, has another Ranger team. But they weren't Rangers, they were a attack force. Like, imagine a private SWAT team that you could hire to take care of you and the people you care about. That's what the Silver Guardians were. Eric was just a member of it at first, but then as things went on and he got his quantum power, he was elevated to leader. And actually, they studied his morpher in the attempts to make other Rangers. I believe those attempts failed, but they did make robots, maybe? That might have been Lightspeed. But, ooh, I got a free game. But, yeah. Okay, I need to focus a little more on the fight, but, yeah, so Eric is interesting because he was never actually evil, but he was also not a friend of the Rangers. He was just kind of a jerk to them. He didn't treat them as friends, and he never liked any of them. I mean, him and Wes were friends in school, but he spent his entire life trying to earn what Wes was given to on a silver plate. And because of that, it obviously pissed him off. He also has this really interesting dynamic with Jen. He figures out kind of early on that they're from the future, and he makes a deal with her not to reveal it to Wes's dad. He has a lot of loyalty and clearly cares about the other Rangers, but at the same time, you sort of get the sense that Eric has lived his life sort of focused on himself, and maybe has even been betrayed a few times because he does not like trusting people, and he is the first person to, like, take action because he doesn't think anyone else is going to do it. I think Eric is a very interesting dynamic for a Power Ranger just because he is very stern and to himself. I don't know if I would say mean as much as I would say very closed off and defensive. He's really, really cool. He's probably the best character in Times Force as far as I'm concerned. His relationship with Wes specifically is very interesting because up until the last episode, he is still standoffish. In the last episode, he's kind of forced to team up with Wes because the Silver Guardians are out doing other things. He has to defend as a Power Ranger. And Wes is really all he has. Both get injured, and my god, Wes gives that speech where he's like, "Look at this! We are Power Rangers, Eric! We both strive to change our destinies, and we both succeeded." My word, just... Time Force is great. Fuck you, cat! SPD is another police force, but we're Time Force. We're top of the borough. Eat that! Aw, that would have been really cool. Ah! I am not having luck here. Anyways, I think that in terms of Rangers, like, Eric is obviously the black sheep. In Reinforcements from the Future, which is the name of the Wild Force and Time Force team-up, Eric actually gets a lot of screen time. I think more than, like, friggin' the Green Ranger of that team or Lucas. It would take me a minute to think of it, and I am focused on the fight! So, in that, we see that Wes and Eric have now become partners, as established in the end of frickin' Time Force. But they're clearly closer. I like the little touch that Eric is wearing a different hat altogether and Wes is wearing his old beret, as if he gave it to him. I just love that touch. But we actually see a romantic side to Eric in that when he's like talking to Taylor, who I think is the Yellow Ranger of that team. I don't know, she's the Eagle one. I think her name is Taylor. I'm gonna turn the audio down just a little, because there's a lot of talking from me this episode. But in that, they talk a little bit about how Taylor used to be in the army, and specifically Eric, like, has this funny scene where he shows her the Qauntum Defender, which is the name of his gun, and he's like, "Careful, it's not a toy," and she's like, "Dude, I was in the military. I could show you things about this gun." I think, like, look, I don't normally ship, but I think Taylor and Eric would have been a cool couple. I wish there would have been more of that in the shows. But hey, I don't care. I'm not watching Power Rangers for the romance. And of course, Eric is also famous for being the only technically not Red Ranger to ever be in Forever Red. Which he still, like, obviously the color he is wearing is red. But he's not a leader of the team. He's just another person. Something I saw that people seem to attribute to him is that he's so cool he's not only a Sixth Ranger, but the only Sixth Ranger to ever be a Red Ranger. And yeah, I guess he's right. Like, there were 2 Red Rangers on that team. But Eric is not... Even though Eric led the Silver Guardians, I feel like he's best suited how he was with Wes. as a partner, has a co-leader. And quite frankly, with how good their friendship ended up going, like, they are always seen together after Time Force. I mean, unless you count the 25th anniversary, which, yeah, I guess you should, but anytime you see Eric after Time Force, he's with Wes. And of course, like, the Silver Guardians are still a thing in Time Force City, which we'll call it, because I don't remember the name. I don't know. Maybe if I continue this arcade mode series, I'll, like, bring up more stuff. The interesting thing about the actor who plays Eric, which obviously he is the same actor as the one in this game, is he also voices Virgil from Devil May Cry. And along with that, he's just a voice actor, so he probably pops up in a lot of stuff. I think the actor's name is Daniel. I don't remember the last name, but he's known for being a very nice guy at conventions, so who knows? Maybe if he comes to us, I'll meet him. I would love to get his autograph on something, because he is probably my fourth favorite, I think either third or fourth favorite Ranger. Alright, time to die. Ooh, let's kill him as Eric. There we go. Fuck you, Jin. I'm the leader of Time Force now. I do find it funny that there are two Time Forces in here, and neither of them are Wes. Although, it kind of works. Jin's... in terms of costume design, I think Eric's is probably one of the more simple. Only death awaits you, Ranger. I'm not just any Ranger, Goldar. Not by a long shot. I'm the Quantum Ranger. I will crush you no matter who you are, fool.
I'm not just any Ranger. Not by a long shot.
I just said that! In terms of costume design, I think he looks very similar to the other Time Force Rangers. Which, obviously, he does. I mean, look at frickin' Jen. They look very similar.
I'll handle this myself.
But, I think there's a little bit of a charm to him that isn't present in the others. Like, the color scheme is obviously different. Instead of being red and white, he is red and black. He, obviously, in personality, sets himself very far apart from Wes. And because of that, I never, as a kid, got the two confused. Like, obviously, I would be like, there's the Red Ranger, and then there's the Quantum Ranger. Hold on, let me just kill the shit out of this dude. Blaster! Blaster! There we go. Eat it! I think he's charming. He's not as cool looking as the other 6 Rangers, but just the little spikes on the arrows and stuff like that it's like broken. It sort of adds a level to his like rebellious thing. Like, he's always there to help out the Rangers as soon as they need him, but at the same time, I remember this one scene where there was a monster who didn't want to fight evil, but just wanted to go like back to the prison so it didn't have to like get food or support itself. And Eric almost blasted the shit out of it. Like, it was kind of weird to watch that as a kid. It was almost like a race thing. Stop deflecting my projectiles, Goldar! You are the issue! I am gonna... Mother... Freeze! Alright.
I need more quantum power.
Quantum power, bitch! There we go. Oh, you mother... I was gonna go into a combo. Now I'll just use my super... Eat it! Boop! There we go. I also think his weapon is one of the coolest ones, because it's a gun that can turn into a sword. Nothing new to Power Rangers. But also, just the design. Like, look at that. Look at that gun. That's a T-Rex head. That is so cool. Like, if I ever had a gun made, I would definitely want to do something like that, where, like, it looks like something else, like an animal or something. I don't know. That just looks so cool to me. Small potatoes. I have bigger plans than you. I'm not just any ranger. I can't really do an Eric. But how could you? He's so original. The thing with Eric is, he's probably one of the most different of any Power Rangers there is. Alright, we're going against Ranger Slayer.
Of course, my lord. I will do all that is necessary.
Of course, my lord. I'm gonna shoot you now. Can I get the big laser? Yes, I can. You get in my sword. Let me just keep saying Formation Airblade for the rest of time, please. You mother... There we go. Oh, you son of a bitch. You're gonna get blasted. You like that? You like that? Oh no, you're gonna blaster me, are you? Now I'm on the ground. Oh wait, I'm not on the ground. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
I need more quantum power.
Let's just do this for a second. There we go. Oh shit! That's Eric gone. SPD emergency! Bow, 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 bow. Power Rangers go! But yeah, in terms of Time Force, Eric brings a dynamic that we don't usually see from Rangers. I can't think of another character that acts how freaking Eric acts. He's just real. Oh shit, I am losing hardcore right now. Alright, I gotta play the defensive a little bit here. But, yeah, I think Eric just adds something to the series that we don't usually see from Power Rangers. Being like, he's not under mind control, he's just kind of a jerk, and he's a jerk for good reason. Like, anybody would be a jerk if they were in the situations that Eric was in. God damn it, he's so low! Eat my... I don't know what I was gonna say. I think I was gonna say lasers! Yeah. You mother. Come on, Udana. There we go. Just don't let her do anything. That's the rule. We don't let her do shit. Ah, come on. I don't want to talk about the other characters, just because I might do arcade modes for them. But I will talk about Jen and Eric a little more. Specifically that Jen tried to flirt with Eric at one point, and he was just not having it. He just sort of kept looking at her like, okay. I swear. That, like, I definitely, like, think that if I got to pick, like, if it was like, let's do a sequel to Time Force, Neil, what would you like to do? I would try to, like, get Taylor and fucking Eric together. Because I think that's such an interesting dynamic. Like, they really work together in Reinforcements from the Future. You've brought me the power of the Q-Rex. It's right within my grasp, you utter fool. You would have to beat me to get it. And you won't.
I'm not just any ranger.
I'm not just any ranger! Not by a long shot!
Before your lord.
I don't do the whole bowing thing. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew. Ow. All right. Let me hit you in your butt. All right, got out of there. Nope. I don't understand what's going on with my controller. I am trying to go down. Here. There, this is what I wanted. Because now we're over here. Good boy, Eric. Oh, shit. Let's get Udana out. Or Jen. Jen works. Again, I've only had the game like a week. I'm still getting the hang of it. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. No one wants to be defeated. Sure you're not lucky. Sure you're not bright. I'm not singing either song. It's like, have some tomatoes, have some more ham. I don't know. I love Al, but I do not remember the lyrics. Oh, crap. Okay. There we go. We can keep this going a little longer. We just need to kill him, then we can be done with the stream. I guess final thoughts on Eric. I wish he'd come back in more stuff. Like, I really love the character. He's super interesting to watch. I'd love to see him, like, work off of other characters. Like, I'd love to see Tommy and Eric try to work together on a team. Ow. Dang it. Alright. Gotta keep going. We're almost done. Okay. Alright. Oh, sorry about that. Just needed to pause for like a second. Promise I'm not cheating. But if I were cheating, I'd be the best at it. Alright, come on, Jen. Dang it. He's like countering everything. There we go.
I'm motivated.
I'm motivated. I currently have motivation to do my goals. Okay, he's almost done. He's almost done. Okay. There we go. Oh! That would have been awesome. Alright, we got him. Okay. So, that was Eric's. That was Eric's story mode. Quantum power. You can't stop me. I mean, not really story mode, but arcade mode. I wish there was an ending or something. That would really make this better, but no, it just goes to this, and it's done. There's not even a cool piece of art like Smash Bros. Does. It's just this. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know if you did, and maybe we can do more like this in the future. I've been Dr. Knealetapus, and thank you for watching my streams.